I think this means unity. We have a very diverse community. We speak multiple languages, as you can see in the Mass. And this is a place for us to come together to talk, to pray, and to serve the poor together. And so this is going to be a great opportunity for us today and for the future of our parish. So thank you all the parishioners for putting in the time. I always ask the question, you know, when they say, we want this in the parish, we want that in the parish, I say, what are you willing to do about it? And they stepped up and they did something about it. This was what they wanted. And so thank you, everybody. Continue to grow together in the bond and body of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Let us bless the Lord then and pray that he will shower his blessings on all who work in these parish offices. Blessed are you, O Lord, who in Christ made the yoke of toil sweet and its burden light.
Lord, graciously guide the work of our hands.
Really want to congratulate you, this parish family, on what you have managed to accomplish here. This is you really stepping forward, digging in, and making the sacrifices necessary for something for your parish family, not just for now, but for the future. But you know, this pandemic and the economic effects of that could not have come on at a worse time. You know, we're trying to pay off something like this.
We're not crowded like we were in the previous building. This food pantry is about 3 times bigger than what we operated out of before. It allows us much greater ability to be effective in our daily operations. We have lots of room for growth. As more people find out about us and more people move to this area and start coming here, and we are expecting that will happen, because with what's going on with coronavirus and how that's going to affect jobs and the economy for the next year, we're going to see more and more. For every one of us who work here, we need fresh blood. We're getting older.
What do you think the building means to the whole parish?
It means a lot of hope for future generations.
So it's a beautiful facility. It's amazing I've been watching it being built and now to actually be able to come in and see what has happened and what we have made happen here. I think it's an additional place, especially with the chapel in here, additional place for people to come and worship and have small groups and masses, and you know, for the staff to be able to have facilities that actually work, and you know, with the pipes and everything, and more conference room areas, places for, I know our choir practice in the old ark, and sometimes we had 2 choirs going at the same time.
Are you in the choir?
I am in the choir. I play the bass guitar.
Jesus speaks of the church long before his passion, death, and resurrection, the day of Pentecost. He's already speaking of the church, the assembly, and he invests the church with an authority. Because nobody likes to think about correcting someone, trying to lead them along the right path. We don't judge the state of another person's soul. Only God does. That's why judgment of the soul is for God alone. When Jesus says, do not judge, lest you be judged, that's what he's talking about. That doesn't mean Jesus doesn't want us calling out bad, evil, and sinful behavior. Because we do judge actions. See, you see the difference. We're moving into a time in the church and society where we're going to have to get very clear about these things. Because the days are coming when it's going to be harder and harder and harder to uphold the Christian ideal of life. As society kind of goes one way, we have to stay the course with Jesus. He wants every human person to flourish, to find the full flourishing of their humanity. It's out of love that Jesus tells us